These 7 non-technical skills will help you succeed in your cybersecurity journey. Even if you're technical, learning from the GRC side, for example, having that appetite to learn will push you further and set you apart from your colleagues who are just staying in one box. Having technical skills is important in cybersecurity, don't get me wrong, but those technical skills can be taught. What I'm about to share with you will help you stand out from the crowd, as not everyone can learn these non-technical skills. Let's get straight into it. Critical thinking. This is really important to have in your arsenal. Now, you'll have a lot of pressure on your shoulders when you're working in cybersecurity, whether you're implementing a new cybersecurity solution, you're working on a live incident, or you just have communication with senior executives like the CISO. You need to be able to think on your feet, assess a situation, and exercise good judgment. Problem solving. Problem solving needs to be part of your DNA. You need to have a solution-driven mindset when you're working in cybersecurity. Now, whether you're working for a small organization, a large organization, or you're an aspiring cybersecurity professional, having a solution-driven mindset in terms of problem solving will definitely help you progress your career. Now, think for example, an organization is suffering from user compromises. The executive team are often falling victim to phishing attacks. Now, the problem is the executive team are clicking these links and giving up their passwords, for example. Now, how do you solve that? Okay, let's implement a email security solution. Let's look at an email security gateway to identify and prevent these emails reaching the individuals. Or maybe training, maybe implementing MFA. You need to have that mindset of being able to solve a problem. There's always new tactics, techniques, and procedures that threat actors are coming out with, so stay ahead of the game for this one. Stakeholder engagement is massive in cyber. Yes, you're working in an IT role, maybe a technical role, but being able to maintain a relationship and provide value will pay you back 100 times over. The cybersecurity world is small, and the chances are you will probably bump into someone that you've worked with in the past, and they may help you land a new job or help you prepare for a future interview. Being able to build relationships and maintain them will help you so much in your career. Appetite to learn. You need to have this in order to be successful in cyber. There's so much material out there. There's so many things changing in the cybersecurity landscape. You've got the attackers that are always trying to evade security controls and coming up with new ways to do that. And you've got the defenders that are looking at ways to stop them from doing that, implementing new security controls and finding new best practices and industry standards to help the security field. So being able to pick up a new skill, whether it's AI or programming, or even if you're technical, learning from the GRC side, for example, having that appetite to learn will push you further and set you apart from your colleagues who are just staying in one box. If you're someone who's sort of zeroed into one area of cyber, I'd say go about your day, even your week, your month, looking to learn from other people. Look at what other people are doing in cybersecurity. If you're working in SOC, what are the pen test team doing? You're working on the blue team, what are the red team doing? You're working as a security solutions architect. Find out more about the GRC side, which will help you with your projects and overcoming any obstacles that may come in your way during that life cycle of a project. Having that education first mindset will push you further. Understanding risk management is going to elevate your cybersecurity career. Everything you do in cybersecurity is pretty much revolving around risk. Understanding risk quantification. An organization isn't going to spend $1 million on protecting an asset that's only worth 500K, right? Risk is something that needs to be part of your thought process when you're working in cybersecurity, whether you're working on a live incident, whether you're looking to implement a new solution. All of your decisions bear down to risk, and it's often what organizations, what executives will look at before making any decision on budget for cybersecurity. So having that risk mindset and understanding risk in more depth will help elevate your cybersecurity career. So I definitely recommend going into it further. Attention to detail. Attention to detail is very, very important. The stakes are so high when working in cybersecurity that the smallest of mistakes can potentially lead to a security breach. make sure you're taking your time when making decisions. If you're working in a technical role and you're going through logs or sensitive information, before you make a decision to send it to someone or to speak on it, think about, would it be the right thing to do, and what would the implications of my decision be? Think first before you make a rash decision, and make sure you take your time. Communication, clear and concise, to the point communication will take you far. If the CISO calls you with a live cybersecurity incident happening and they want a debrief on what's happened so far and the actions you've taken, if you can't explain to them in a concise, to the point manner, they probably won't call you again, and they'll probably go to the next analyst or cybersecurity professional that did take the time to articulate themselves. So being able to articulate yourself, pronunciate and condense technical, complicated matters into simpler terms, being able to communicate that across the business is definitely going to push you and set you apart from the rest. I remember I worked with some really talented guys, and don't get me wrong, they are doing well, but they have almost been in the same position for so long now because they don't take the time to enhance their presentation skills or their interpersonal skills when dealing with an incident. You know, even taking the time to write notes or to summarize the actions you've taken will push you further, because it will give you the information you need to be able to articulate yourself well. Take time with this, practice with it. It will definitely take you far, and in all honesty, it will push you to the next role. It will get you that promotion. It will enable you to level up. That's the number one thing I'd recommend to do, is have communication locked down. You'll hear people talk about fluff or waffling in the corporate world. Don't be one of those guys. Stick to the point, communicate well, and I promise you it will take you far. Just a quick one, guys. I really value your opinion, and I want to know what kind of content you'd like to see from me next. Drop a comment down below and let me know. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content from me. I'll be releasing weekly, whether it's about cybersecurity, productivity or self-development. Stay tuned.